My name is Mugheessarwarawan and I am from the MCP Labs. Today I will be demonstrating you about a project which we have created. The name of the project is Individual Automatic Load Shedding Control System. The basic theme of the project is it works on the principle of the energy consumed by a user and the number of allowed energy units to the user per day. For explaining this, let's discuss an example of two houses. We've got two houses, which are one house is consuming 200 units per day. On the other hand, we've got another house in the same lane which is consuming just 30 units per day. And when it comes to load shedding, both have to suffer from the load shedding. Although the number of units consumed by the house number 2 was very less, that is 30. So he shouldn't have been suffered from the load shedding. On the other hand, the house which has consumed more number of units, he should have suffered more time of load shedding. So let's discuss the circuit, how we have done it. Here we have got an energy meter, which is a single phase energy meter, which is also called a submeter. We've got a load over here, we've got a switch which will be connected to this meter, and as the load is connected to it, it will going to revolve. And then we've got a circuitry over here which is responsible for controlling the line as well as it is responsible for receiving the messages. Here you can see you've got a beam disk sensor which will be going to be connected with this disk of the meter, which will going to read the pulses of this meter, and we have got a GSM phone over here which will be receiving the signal from the server end. This is the unit of the server end. Server end is basically a unit which is connected to a system. Here we'll have a system terminator. We have got a main microcontroller. We've got a GSM unit over here. How this unit works is it basically receives data from the server. As the unit receives the data, it sends a command to all the units connected in the area via this GSM network. Here we are using T290 as the GSM network modem. The network modem then sends command to the user end or the client end. As the SMS is read by this unit, and after reading the SMS, it will going to check the amount of units the user has consumed and will compare them with the allowed number of units which a user will be allowed in one day. Let's suppose a user has been allowed 5 units to be utilized in one day, and this unit receives a message in the middle of at the end of the day as if the user has consumed more than 5 units. If the user has consumed more than 5 units, he will going to receive load shedding. The load shedding will be controlled by this relay of the main line. This relay is responsible for cutting off the main line. This unit is basically doing two operations. One operation is it is counting the number of units and doing the cutoff from the main line. Also, when it receives a message from the server, it sends a reply to the owner of the house with the amount of the units consumed by this energy meter. So the owner of the house will be knowing how many units he has consumed. We are using i851 core over here, and for reading we are using Motorola disk beam sensor. And now let's again get the overview. We're going to get a message from the server, a data message, and the message will be relayed to the user by this GSM unit. It will be received by the users. As it is received by the user, it will go to the microcontroller. The microcontroller has already will be sensing and storing the number of units consumed, and it checks if the number of units consumed by the user has been greater or lesser than the allowed. If they are more than the allowed units, the user will going to face load shedding for a particular time, and if they are less than the units allowed to the user will not be facing any kind of electricity. In both the cases, the owner of the house who is going to receive an SMS from this unit to his own cell phone number. And that's it for today. I hope that you must have enjoyed the presentation. Thank you so much.